Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Brett here. Just checking in with you. Wanted to go ahead and make a longer video for you today. I know it's been a few days since I've, made one of these one-on-one videos with you, and I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to experiment with different formats, different videos. I've been using the Insta360 Go a lot for like point of view shots and just for different kinds of shots. And like I showed you in my other video, I've been using my older iPhone 6s for different kinds of videos just because, it's got 128 gigs. And at the time it was, like high end. It was like the biggest storage you could get. So yeah. Yeah, check it out. I'm at the park right now. I'm actually on my lunch break, and I'm at the Rogue Valley Park right now. So I was thinking about making a video outside, but there's some kind of gathering here going on. So I figured I'll just stay in the work van. Got some juice today. I made a short. I don't know if I uploaded it, but I made a short video about me juicing yesterday. This juice here, this is actually juice I've never had before. Believe it or not, I know, right? The juice man himself has not had this juice. So this juice, basically, the reason why it's so special, or I should say the reason why it's different, is because I actually went ahead and juiced the beet tops, right? So this juice here, it's got I don't know if you want to call them golden beets, tops and all. It's got kale, both purple kale or red kale and green kale. It's got, what else does it have? It's got a ton. It's got apples, Cosmic Crisp. It's got limes. It's got lemons. It's got tons of cilantro. It's got celery, like 3 stalks of celery, not stalks, but 3 like bundle things of celery. What else? Oh, turmeric, ginger. This juice has it all. This is one of the most intense juices I've ever made. I haven't even tasted it yet. This is gonna be our first taste on it. All right, let's do it. Yo, cheers. Wow, that's really good. That's good. It's like earthy, but it's also really sweet because of all the apples. I think I put maybe like, I don't know, 8 full-sized apples, and I think like 10 oranges, something like that. Wow, this is good. I wish you guys could try it. Actually, you can. You just make your own. So yeah. Let me know down below if you guys want more juicing videos, or if you guys want some recipes. I finally made the video I've been thinking about making, the like hummus video, where point of view, make your own homemade organic hummus. I finally made it yesterday. I said, you know what am I waiting for? What am I doing? I'll just make it, So I put the Insta360 Go on my forehead and did like a point of view video for it. So yeah, check that video out. Let me know down below how you liked it, and if you've got anything else. This video is kind of just me talking one-on-one with you, and based on what I was just saying, you know what? Ask yourself, what are you waiting for, right? What are you waiting for that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to do, that you've been, kind of planning, or you've just had the idea and you're like, oh, well, I'll do it someday. I'll do it someday. What is that for you? What have you been waiting for? Mm. It's a beautiful thing to have fresh juice. Raw, organic, cold pressed. non-pasteurized juice. But yeah, like ask yourself, what have you been waiting for, right? What's something that you've been wanting to do that you just haven't done because you just haven't done it? Like for me, it was just a few examples that I'm going to think of is the hummus video, right? Making the hummus video. Up until the new year, right, it was YouTube. I wanted to make a YouTube channel, start posting. And yeah, I've been posting, I don't know how many videos I'm at. I think I'm 40, maybe close to 50 now. And yeah, I'm trying to get more into shorts and other kind of videos. Let's see, what else? Fixing the light bar on my truck, like it's like this light bar you put underneath the tailgate of your truck, and it adds better visibility. It's got turn signals. It turns into a third or fourth brake light. Yeah, so doing that, I finally did that the other day on my day off. Let's see, something else I want to do that I might even do later today. We'll see. Basically, my personal van, because I drive this Chevy Express work van for work. It's a company vehicle, and then I have my own Chevy Express van just as kind of a recreational and also work vehicle. Because yeah, Chevy Express, in my opinion, is like goated. It's like one of the best work vehicles and personal and recreational and just any use vehicle that you can have. It's basically a truck, except it's all covered. It's like a long bed truck that's covered. So I like it. But anyway, what I've been planning on doing that with, because it's a passenger van, so it's got a bunch of windows all the way around it. It's not like this one where it doesn't have any windows. This one's like the actual work cargo van, whereas the other one's a passenger van, so it's got windows. And I've been wanting to wrap the windows, right? Wrap it white with some perforated vinyl, so that way light still comes in, but from the outside it still looks like just more of a solid white van instead of like completely see-through windows, because the windows on it aren't tinted. So anyway, I know I'm kind of getting into that, but I'm planning on doing that either later today if I get off early enough, or on my next day off. And yeah, I'm thinking about recording a video of that and maybe putting that on this channel, or I have another channel too where it's kind of just like my projects and things like that. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below. I'm interested in your feedback. And right now I'm keeping the different channels separate just so they have their own theme and their own purpose, and they can stand on their own and they're not like overlapping too much. But yeah, anyway, like what's something that you've been wanting to do but you haven't? What are you waiting for? Like really think about that. It's like life's just keep going by. I mean, look, we're in March already, right? We're in March already. Isn't that trippy? And believe me, I could be going on and on about the calendar and time and how it's not real and it doesn't exist. And on the one hand it doesn't, but on the other hand, like we're in the matrix, right? We're in the system, we're in the clock. We're living inside of the clock simultaneously as we're in nature. And depending on how you live your life and how closely tied you are to the clock, it's like time's going by. So it's like you don't have any time to waste. Like do it now. Like straight up, do it now. That just reminded me of Shia LaBeouf, where he's like, don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it now. Do it now. Man. Yeah, and shout out to Shia LaBeouf, man. It's crazy how that was like 10 years ago, and it's like at the time everybody thought it was a meme, or like, him going crazy, but it's like, no, he was just making content, like trying to inspire people, like, yo, do it now. Like you don't have time. Like whatever you want to do, whatever you want to create, whoever you want to become, like you want to become your greatest version, what can you do today? What can you start doing each day to become your greatest version? And yeah, for me at least, that's really been what I've been on for the last I would say since I moved out of my parents' house. You know, I moved out of my parents' house back coming up on 3 years ago. And depending on your perspective, that's late or whatever. It's like, hey, you know what? For me, it's all in God's timing, right? It's all in divine timing. I moved cross country from Virginia to Oregon, and it was the time. It was time for me to leave that nest, leave what was known, and go into the unknown, right? Trusting on God. And that's what I tell a lot of people is like, or maybe not a lot, but you know, when I start expressing my journey to people, that's what one of the things I say is like, I'm on my journey with God, you know, and at that point in time, I was being called to leave that environment and trust God like more than I ever had in my whole life. And let me know down below if you've had that, and if you want me to make a video on that specifically, which that's a great idea. Actually, I need to write that down right now before I forget my little goal book. So just give me a second here. Let me write that down. All right, I just wanted to scribble that down real quick. So, because you know, that's another thing. It's like thoughts are going through our head all the time, right? Thoughts are going through constantly, and if you don't take action while the thought is fresh, it's just gonna evaporate. It's just gonna go by like a cloud or go by like the breeze. So, I'd highly recommend, if you can, something that Bob Proctor recommends is getting a goal card and keeping it in your pocket and having your goal written on it, and constantly looking at it or just feeling it, you know, feeling it in your pocket, and then it reminds you like what your goal is, and to stay focused, stay on task, stay on that journey. And for me, I took that and I went ahead and got me a goal book. And this was actually a gift from my girlfriend, because we were both listening to that Bob Proctor talk at the same time where he talked about the goal card, and we were like, yo, we need to do that. So she actually went, I don't know where she got these, but you could probably get these at the dollar store for like 50 cents or something, just like a mini composition book. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, this is almost better than a goal card, because I have written on here goal book, and I have, you know, my different goals and different ideas and things like that, and I've been carrying that with me in my pocket every day, roughly every day, for about 2 months now, 2.5 months. So, you know, I say all that basically to try to encourage you, share my perspective with you, and yeah, what are you waiting for? Seriously, what is holding you back? What's stopping you? You know, you want to start juicing? Get a juicer, right? For me, I did some research and I said, you know what? The Nama J2 is, for me at least, was made the most sense to get, right? It was a great juicer, masticating, easy to use, pretty easy to clean. And you guys have seen videos. If not, check out the other videos, you know, check out the videos of me juicing so you can check out how to use it. I mean, there's other juicers where you have to put it in and squish it down and this, that, and the third. No, with the Nama, it's a self-feeding hopper. So you cut up the veggies, right? You cut them up and then you load them in the hopper. And then there's this thing that spins and it constantly feeds all of those veggies down into the juicing mechanism. So anyway, you want to start juicing, get a juicer. Not sponsored or paid by Nama. I just recommend it because it's helped me be consistent with juicing for over a year now. And yeah, or whatever you want to do. You want to start getting healthy, you want to start, you know, going to the gym, like, just do it. I mean, find somebody. If you have friends, say, hey, does anybody have a gym membership that you can bring guests to? You know, maybe check it out a few times, or try to go on tours of gyms. You can just show up and say, hey, I'm interested, can you take me around the gym, take me on a tour? It's that simple. I mean, yeah, I'll have to make a whole video on that, because I've recently been starting to go to the gym twice a week, and I've been seeing improvements. I've been feeling it. I've been seeing gains, and I'm getting stronger. I'm getting bigger. I'm feeling good. And You know, I saw this quote the other day, and it was like, you don't get motivation to go to the gym. Like, you go to the gym to get motivated, right? It's like, by doing what you want to do, that gives you motivation. That gives you that drive to keep doing it more. It's like, it doesn't just come out of nowhere. You have to do the thing to then be inspired and motivated to keep doing the thing. So go to the gym to get motivated to go to the gym, right? All right, well, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to finish this juice. If you got any value or you want to share anything, let me know down below. You know, I appreciate every single one of you. Let me tell you right now, I appreciate you. I love you. You have something uniquely individual that you can express and share with the world that nobody else has and nobody else is doing. So don't ever let yourself get into that mindset where you're thinking, oh, there's too many of these people. There's enough people doing that. I don't need to do it too. It's like, nobody's going to do it like you. Whatever you want to do, there could be 1,000,001 people doing it already, but nobody's going to do it like you. You're going to do things your individual, unique way. You're going to put your own spin on it, your own signature, and that is exactly the way God intended it to be. There's abundance. There's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough opportunities for anyone who wants to do anything. All right, well, I love you guys. Peace, love, unity, respect, health, wealth, in abundance to all of you. All praises to the Most High God. And I'll see you in the next one. Blessings. Later.